What is motherhood? Motherhood, according to Google, is the experience of raising a child. And I'm very proud to say that I've raised two beautiful children. A girl who is also now a mother to twin boys, Landon and Logan, and of course my son Ruben. Raising them were just worlds apart. They were two different experiences. You would think that since I raised Marina first, I'd know how to raise Ruben. But no, they were just different. The challenges were different, the fun was different. Besides, they had a 17-year gap. So when I had Marina, I was younger and we liked to walk, and we were in LA, so we walked from place to place. So we walked to downtown LA, to Melrose, to Hollywood, to Beverly Hills, you name it, we walked it. And with Ruben, I was a little older and heavily involved in church. So my life was a little bit quieter. And at that time, I learned how to really trust God in everything. I learned how to release my children to Him because I didn't know what troubles they might get into. So I needed someone to trust, and who better to trust than God. And now I'm so proud of them, seeing them grow as adults with two, they have good heads on their shoulders. And I really thank God every day. Now with my grandkids who really love me and are happy to see me all the time, they're like gum. They stick to me like gum. So motherhood to me is a blessing. It's the best gift, the most precious gift that the Lord has given me. It's the best job too, with challenges and rewards also. I thank God every day for motherhood. I thank God for allowing me to be the mother of these two beautiful children. Thank you, Lord.
Being a mother is just a wonderful feeling. You have your children, your kids, and you just see them grow up, and you see all the happiness that you've given to them, and just like they're like a mini you, and it's so amazing because it's just like it's a miracle because they're here and they're you, and they just bring so much joy to you and so much happiness. It's unreal because when you're with them and you see how they act, it's crazy. It's but it's a joy. You have your ups and your downs.
Motherhood is an assignment from God. It is a privileged assignment that God gave to women. The major assignment of a mother is to train her children. Love, patience, understanding, enduring love, respect, and always being there for them. To be selfless for your children, setting a good example for the welfare of your children, that takes a lot of time, and I call it's a lifetime commitment. And the dignity of a woman is in carrying out the assignment that God gave her. That's it.
Being a mother is by far the most important and the most honorable role God has given me. It really taught me to make what it means to make a lot of sacrifices for my children, to put them before myself, and to really desire to be that woman that Proverbs 31 verses 10 through 31 spoke about. Not just to be a godly woman, but to be a godly wife. One that not just submits, that number one submits to her husband, but at the same time be able to exhibit what it means to work hard, and what it means to be able to help others, to have that desire, that pure desire to really serve God, so that her children will call her blessed. That's really, for me, the most important role of being a mother, is for my children to be able to call me blessed, to be able to call me godly, to be able to call me a woman after God's own heart.
I think the biggest sacrifice my mom's probably done for me is probably to make sure me and my brother equally had like the same stuff. If one didn't have one, like she'd make sure the other had it. Even though she didn't have the money for it, she'd make sure that we had, you know, our own stuff. So I think that's probably be like the biggest sacrifice my mom has probably done for me.
The biggest sacrifice my mom has made for me is when I was younger. I was 4 years old and my sister was 6 years old. She left the Philippines to come here to America and have a better job, and she went from being a jewelry business owner to being a caregiver, and she only had $2,000 in her account and down to $20, and she did everything that she could just for us to have a better life here in general. And I'm really grateful for my mom because there's so much that she's done for me, and I can't even imagine I can't even imagine what she went through, all the sacrifice that she's done just for us to get here, to get where we're at now. And I'm really glad that God made her my mom.
The greatest sacrifice that my mom has done for me is taking the time to love and care for me. And I'm so grateful for my mom because she loves and does everything that she can to make me happy. Love you, Mom.
I'm grateful for my mom, because when she pretty much raised me and my brother alone, you know, and yeah, she worked like a lot of hours. I remember there was a point where she had 2 jobs and she was hardly with us, but she tried her best to be with us. I remember she actually quit her job just so she could be with us once in a while, you know. Yeah, she worked very hard for us, and yeah, she pretty much bought us every toy. We had a lot of toys. Though we couldn't afford them, those toys, she still bought them because she loves us. And yeah, I'm grateful for her, you know, growing up, and she pretty much did everything for us. And yeah, that's one reason I want to join the Marines, so I could be able to pay back my mom. And yeah, thank you for everything, Mom, and yeah, especially when we're kids, and yeah, I love you.
The greatest sacrifice my mom has ever done for me would probably be when she gave up her career to take care of my brother, my sister, and I. I know that she went to college, got a stable job right after, but she gave all of that up just so she could be a permanent stay-at-home mom. And I'll always be grateful for that and all the things that she's done for us. She's always been in every stage of my life, and I know that not everyone really gets to experience that. And I just remember her always being involved, from cheering us on, the loudest too, at every water polo game we ever had. And she even helped me at 5 o'clock in the morning to put up my campaign posters when I ran for senior class president. She's always been involved, and I know that all the things that I've accomplished in life, all of them were because of her and because of how much she believed in me, how much she knew I could accomplish the biggest things. And I really wouldn't be the same without her, and for that I'll always be grateful.
Because she makes me great adobo before school.
First and foremost,
thank you
for everything you've done.
We may not express it daily,
but we appreciate all that you do.
We wouldn't be
who we are today
without your love,
kindness,
strength,
courage. Hear that? Oh, never mind. What? Courage.
patience,
Encouragement. Understanding.
and endless sacrifice.
I love you isn't even enough.
to express how much you mean to me.
Grateful that God sent me a mom like you.